Greetings, Guardians! FateBringer! Yes, the legendary hand cannon that would make you so goddamn hard after firing it, you wouldn't need Viagra for a month. Guys, this gun was an absolute beast when you actually got it in year one. It was the best hand cannon for legendary. And I don't think I'm overselling it when I said that. So there is a lot of expectations around the year 3 version of this gun. Guys, is this gun going to be good in year 1 as it is in year 3? Have they nerfed it? What's it like? Guys, we're going to review the shit out of this gun. We're going to tell you what it's like, if it's any good, and whether or not you should grind out the Vault of Glass to get this. Now, guys, I was incredibly lucky the fact that when I went through and did the Vault of Glass the first time round, I actually got this and Vex Mythoclast. Yes, people were actually pushing me off the cliff at the end because they were that pissed off with me. So, guys, let's break it down. We'll go through, review it, let you know what the perks are, let you know what it handles like for PvP, PvE, and then after that, I'm going to go and play with this fucking thing. So, guys, FateBringer review coming up now. So, Guardians, let's just jump straight into it with FateBringer Adept version. Now, this God-loving piece of machinery, as you have noticed, is arc burn. Guys, this gun, yes, it does have the burn on it if you get the Adept version. Thank God for that. Thing, guys, you'll notice is it has Oracle Disruptor. This weapon deals bonus damage to oracles in the Vault of Glass. Obviously, every from the Vault of Glass does actually have that on that, so that is really cool. And Infuse, obviously, is on there as well. Steady Hand is stable sight, optimized for excellent recoil and control. Second option is Snap Sight, excellent handling, superb target acquisition. And the third one is Quick Draw, agile sight, lightning fast handling. Now, the reason why I've got Steady Hand on at the moment is for that stability. If I put on Sure Sight, you notice my stability drops down. And if I put on Quick Draw, it even drops further. Although, yes, it does have superb target acquisition, air quotes. I really want that stability. I want to see how it goes in PvP before I go messing around with those options too much. Firefly, precision kills with his weapon cause the target to explode in a lovely cloud of blood and guts. I added that last part. Field Scout, increase ammo capacity, single point sling, switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming, and the third option is exploding rounds. Violet payloads explode on impact, dealing a portion of the weapon's damage in an area. The last option, guys, is obviously Outlaw. Precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed. So the perks for it are basically the same as year 1, which is good because this basically has God roll. This is what you want on a hand cannon. This is what people will sit there and farm the loot for God knows how long just to get these rolls. Sorry, loop, you're no longer relevant. Apart from that, guys, obviously, like I said, it does have arc burn on it. Rate of fire is pretty good. Impact is insane. Range is not bad. Stability is not bad. And reload is not bad. The magazine holds 10. And, guys, it doesn't have any augmentations, as you probably noticed. A little bit of a bummer. I would have liked to have seen a little bit of augments that you could put on it. But, hey, it's already pretty good as it is. Now, guys, we are going to go through and jump into the Crucible with this thing and basically just shoot the shit out of a bunch of people. And we'll also take it into PvE before we do that, just to show you what it's like for that. So, guys, stay tuned. Let's jump into PvE and then into PvP. So, Guardians, the first thing you're probably wondering besides the review is what is it like to play with in PvE? Guys, to be honest, it is a dream. There is no real big issue with this hand cannon. The rolls on it are perfect. The stability is great for a hand cannon. The rate of fire is great for a hand cannon. The damage is great considering it's a hand cannon. But let's face it, most hand cannons have pretty good damage anyway. But yeah, the explosive rounds mixed with precision kills, guys, there really isn't much that is standing in my way when it comes to this map. Now, obviously, playing PvP could be a little bit different. I haven't had a chance to do that as of yet. This is just a PvE review. But I am basically going through and just crucifying everything that comes running out of the door. The exploding rounds, obviously, is doing an amazing trick. It's obviously helping to disable or kill enemies that come running out with it. Or will come out with them, so that is obviously making my job a lot easier. As you can see there, it's just basically just crucifying everything that comes running out. Even knights, the big knights there, I'm not trying to shoot them because obviously that will reset this level. But yeah, even the knights, there's a couple of stages where I was going through and the knight was getting down to like a slimmer of health, and that was just from the area effect. So guys, at the end of the day, this gun for PvE for a hand cannon is really, really good. You know, they really do have this god roll perfected on this hand cannon. And that's why for year one, it was so heavily sorted. There would be people that would go through and do the Vault of Glass every week until they got this cannon. Because of this, because of the way that the thing handles and the way that the thing fires. Now look guys, obviously, look, I'm going to take it into PvP. I'll show you what that's like. But as for PvE, yeah, definitely go get this gun. It is an amazing PvE piece of machinery. So guys, without further ado, let's jump into the Crucible. Let's see what this cannon is like. And let's see how much damage we can do with this baby. So first things first guys, I will fully admit I am no hand cannon specialist. In fact, I quite suck with hand cannons. When I got the Thorn Quest again, I thought, fuck that, and left it. It's still sitting on my character to do. But that said, let's see how we go and what it generally feels like. Now also keeping in mind that hand cannons actually got a range decrease lately. Now, it's not a nerf, air quote, so to speak, but the range on them isn't so good after 3 minutes, which basically means you need to be spitting in their face. That said, a lot of hand cannons have lost their flavour when it comes to Crucible. A lot of people are running around with assault rifles, fusion rifles now that Vex is back. Also, you know, a lot of automatic machine guns or pulse rifles. But let's compare this to see how it goes against other hand cannons, because that's what we're generally comparing, apples and apples. So generally it does a little bit better. Obviously the explosive rounds is going to help, definitely. Obviously the perks on this weapon will help when it comes to playing in Crucible. The acquisition of the targets and whatnot is fairly easy for hand cannons, obviously. But at the end of the day, like I say, obviously getting those shots is easy. Getting the kills, on the other hand, is very hard. Well, not very hard, but it's hard. They've dropped the range off on hand cannons, which does affect this weapon as well, considering it is a hand cannon, obviously. So, as for PvP, guys, yeah. It's hard because this gun is so good in PvE. I really like playing with it in PvE. PvP, I'm gonna say pick an auto rifle or something. If you want to run with hand cannons, then sure, grab this gun and use it. But if you're after a decent killing streak in Crucible and you're not too ace shot with your hand cannons, then no, guys, I really wouldn't recommend it. Which is sad to say, because this cannon is a really good weapon. It just really does kind of suck that it does get let down with the drop-offs of the range. It just doesn't seem to do enough damage fast enough, considering someone sees you. Like, there were times where I would actually see someone, fire at them first, get the first hit in, and then they would still kill me with Vex or assault rifle or a plasma or a pulse rifle. So like I say, it's not just the fact that the range drop-off is there, or maybe it is that, but it seems to be the fact that you just don't seem to be able to finish people off with it. Which kind of, like I said, kind of sucks, because the rolls on this gun are god rolls. Now, obviously, you do have to also keep in mind that it is an exotic, so this will take up an exotic slot in your weaponry. So when you're playing Crucible and stuff like that, if you want to run around with an exotic sniper rifle or a Galahorn or whatever it may be, obviously, guys, you're going to be shit out of luck for that, because this will actually take one of the spots. But apart from that, yeah, the legendary version of it obviously won't have any arc burn, but apart from that, it won't also take up the exotic spot either. So you got to sort of weigh up between which one of those you want. Now, like I said, there were times I'm not completely bagging it. I just want to stand that for the record. As for cannons, it's great. However, hand cannons in Crucible just don't seem to be able to finish off people like they used to be before they went through and did this nerf. Which is a shame, because it is a lot of fun to play with. But guys, look, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I know people are going to write, oh, you suck at Crucible, that's why you're blaming the hand cannon. I'm not saying it's the gun, I'm saying it's the genre of guns. There's the difference. But guys, look, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you like this as a Crucible weapon, or do you think it's more PvE based? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe, and don't forget to share the video. And apart from that, Guardians, I'll see you playing Destiny. Have a great day and enjoy.